Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to Mr. Alim and everyone. My name is Farah Afiqah Azmi. Group A for Linear Algebra. We were assigned to do a teaching video. My matrix number is as below. So I hope that you will understand my teaching and enjoy. Thank you. Okay, today we are going to solve below equations or below problems by using Gauss-Jordan elimination, or we usually known as ERO, or elementary row operation, to produce RREF. RREF is reduced row echelon form. Okay, so what conditions are we are looking at if it is for RREF? Okay, first one, for RREF, all zero row must be at the bottom. Okay, second one, all non-zero row must have leading one. Okay, and third one, leading one must move progressively to the right. And lastly, below and above leading one must be 0. So we will solve the equation and we have to comply all these conditions for it to be RREF. Okay, now let's solve this equation. First of all, I convert it to augmented matrix, which we combine the left hand side and right hand side. This is 4, 2 to negative 2 and 0. This is 5, 3, z is 1 and negative 2. Okay, this is augmented matrix. Okay, so we will do the ERO. So for row 1, we will times it with 1 over 4 times row 1 and put it in row 1. Okay, so we will get here 1. This is 3 over 4. This is 0, and here we get 1. And all other 0 we will just copy it as usual. 0 here, 5, 3, 1 and negative 2. Okay, I'm sorry for my hideous writing. Okay, so we have leading 1 here. Now this is the leading 1. Okay, and we want below leading 1 to become 0. Okay, so we will do the operation of ERO simultaneously for row number 2 and row number 3. So 2 times row 1 minus row 2, and we will put it in row 2, and 5 times row 1 minus row 3, and we will put it at row 3. Okay, so we copy 1, 3 over 4, 0 and 1 here. Okay, so 2 times 1 is equal to 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. 3 over 4 times 2, it will become 3 over 2 minus 2, and it will become 1 over 2. Okay, so 0 times 2 is equal to 0, and 0 minus negative 2 is equal to 2. Okay, 1 times 2 is equal to 2 minus 0, and this is equal to 2. Okay, so for row number 3, 5 times 1 minus 5 is equal to 0, and 5 times 3 over 4 is 15 over 4 minus 3 is equal to 3 over 4. Okay, and 0 times 5 is equal to 0, and minus 1 is equal to negative 1. 5 times 1 is equal to 5, and 5 minus negative 2 is equal to 7. Okay, this is okay. So we have leading 1 for row number 1, but we haven't have leading 1 for row number 2 and row number 3. So we will continue the ERO process. So we want this to become 1. So it will be 2 times row number 2, and we will put it in row number 2. So it will be, okay, we just copy, we will copy the other row that we will not touch. So 1, 3/4, 0, 1. Okay, so this is 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times, okay, sorry, this is -2 actually. Okay, -2 times 1/2, we will get it as 1. -2 times 2 is -4, and -2 times 2 is equal to -4 also. Okay, so we just write it back. 3/4 here, -1 and 7. Okay, so we have leading. So now we have leading 1 for row number 1, leading 1 for row number 2. But we still need to make sure that this one is equal to 0 and this one is equal to 0. Okay, so we haven't reached RREF, so we will continue again the process. So we will do the process simultaneously to make both above and bottom leading 1 for row number 2 0. So row number 1 minus 3/4 row number 2, we will put it at row number 1, and 3/4 row number 2 minus row number 3, and we will put it at row number 3. Okay, so for row number 1, row 1 minus 3/4 row 2, so 1 minus 0, so because 3/4 times 0 is 0 is equal to 1, we put it in 1, row 1. Okay, so 3/4 minus 3/4 is equal to 0, and here is 0 minus 4 times 3/4, so is equal to 3. So this will become 3 here. Negative 1 minus 3/4 times -4 is equal to 3. So 1 minus -3 is equal to 4 here. Okay, so row number 2 times 3/4. Okay, 0 times 3/4 minus 0 is equal to 0. So 3/4 times 1 is 3/4, and times 3/4 is equal to 0. Okay, next 3/4 times -4 here is equal to -3, and -3 minus -1 is equal to -2 here, and -3 here minus 7 is equal to -10. So we write it back for row number 2, 0, 1, -4, -4. Okay, so now we have leading 1 in row number 1, leading 1 in row number 2, but we still need to change it to 1 here because we still haven't had leading 1. So let's proceed. So it will be 1, -1/2, row 3, we put it in row 3. Okay, let's see. So 0, 1, -1/2 times 0 is equal to 0. -1, this one is 0 also. -1/2 times -2 is 1 here, and -1, -1/2 times -2 is equal to 5 here. Okay, so we just copy it back. 1, 0, 3, 4 here, 0, 1, -4, -4 here. Okay, so here we have leading 1 in row number 1, leading 1 in row number 2, and leading 1 in row number 3, and it moves progressively to the right, but we still have this one. this one and this one, we need to change it to 0. This one also 0. Okay, so to change above leading one for row 3 is 0 here, so we will do the process simultaneously. Okay, so let's do this. R2 plus 4R3, put it in R2 and R1 minus 3R3 and put it in R1. Okay, let's see. So first R2 here, row number 2 plus 4, row number 3. So 0 plus and put it in row 2. Okay, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Okay, 1 plus 0 times 4 is equal to 1. Okay, and negative 4 plus 4 times 1 is 4, so it's equal to 0. And here negative 4 times plus 4 times 20. 4 times 5 is 20, so 20 minus 4 is equal to 16. So this is 16 here. Okay, so next is row 1. Okay, row 1 minus 0. Okay, because 3 times 0 is 0 and put it in row 1, so this is 1 here. Okay, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0 here, and 3 minus 3 times 1 is 3 minus 3 minus 0 is equal to 0, and 4 minus 3 times 5 is equal to 15, and we get here is negative 11. Okay, and we just write it back here, 0, 0, 1. So here, let's check, is it already RREF? Okay, so we have leading one here, leading one here, leading one here, and all above and below is 0. So this is identity. Already identity. So we already in RRF. Oh, sorry, I forgot to write back 5 here. Okay, so when we are done and it is RRF, so we can take all the right hand side as the final answer. So our x is equal to negative 11, our y is equal to 16, and z is equal to 5. So we want to check whether these are indeed the answer, so we will substitute in the equation previously. So I will substitute. Okay, so our equation is 4x times 3y equal to 4. Okay, we have, so we will substitute here 4. So this is 16 is equal to 4. Okay, so this is negative 44, and this is equal to 48. So 48 minus 44 is equal to 4. So we get the answer. So this is our final answer. Okay, this is our solution by Gauss-Jordan elimination. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.